Typically, when I am looking for a new destination to travel to, I'm looking for the price to see what the typical price is for the specific country or a specific city. Also, how much fun it is, how active the city is, how many, honestly, I like bars, so like how many bars they have and how late they're open, things like that. Just for me, it's more of a combination of the price and then also the social life of the place. So, and also how easy it is to go from one place to another. Yeah. Some of the advantages Buenos Aires has for digital nomads is it's very fun. Obviously, the people are really great. They're very welcoming. The city, I think, it has a very unique quality. It has a very fun environment, it has a very good atmosphere. So, and I'll say, obviously, again, the price. If tomorrow I had to leave, I would miss, for sure, the people. I would miss the food, for sure. I love the food. I don't know, just the liveliness of the city. When I was first here, because this is the second time I'm here now, so when I was here before, I was in Palermo, and it was just like, first, it was COVID and everything was shut down, but then when things started to open up, it was more fun. I would go to Temple a lot and meet people like that. I love having a lot of different places to meet up with different types of groups, whether it's locals, whether it's going out with a nomad group that would also, incorporate locals. Like that's definitely what I'll miss, is just the community feel. That's the word I was looking for, that's the term. So the neighborhood I live in now is Belgrano, I believe they call it Belgrano R, which is a great area. It's safe, it's fun, it still has the bars. It's not as big and crazy as a Palermo, which I would say is probably my favorite. But at this stage that I'm in, I just launched a product, so I need a little more quiet time, and I don't need the constant distractions of, hey, let's go and do this, let's go do this, let's go do this. So right now, it's good that I'm where I'm at because it's definitely quieter, but my favorite city, if I had to say, would be Palermo for sure. So finding a place in Buenos Aires is actually very easy, but actually how I initially found mine was actually the community that I talked about, which is why I love the community here. So when I got here, actually, it was right before COVID happened, and I didn't really know anybody. I had a small group of nomads that I knew that were here, and basically right when this happened, I tapped into that group, and immediately within the same day, actually, I had an apartment. So it's very easy to find it, and the places here are great too. So typically I spend my free time meeting up with the nomads in the area, checking out new bars. I love to explore new places, usually walk back just so I can, one, get exercise, and two, see the new places. When you're in a car, you go places obviously faster, but you don't really get to see as much, I feel like, and you don't really get to experience it, so I'll walk back and So the cultural offers that I like in Buenos Aires is the ability to network with the locals, and they show you all the, best spots, the most exciting bars, the most exciting buildings and museums and things like that. So I love that the best. I absolutely love the bar scene here. The bar scene here is amazing. They have so many different types of breweries. They have so many different restaurants that have good beer, good drinks, and they're also really good places just to meet up with people because the atmosphere that they create in a lot of these bars is super chill, super friendly, and in my opinion, I feel like it encourages, and the atmosphere in a lot of these restaurants and bars encourages not communication, it encourages community, it encourages just, community. I'll just leave it at that. The life of a digital nomad in Buenos Aires is exhilarating. It's awesome. It's split between, getting all the stuff done that you need to get done, because obviously as a digital nomad you still have to work. So it's a beautiful balance between working for the majority of the day and then also being able to take the break and still meet with a friend for coffee or meet for beer when you're done. So it's very good. I love the blend here. for sure. I have made a lot of new friends while staying here. And a lot of it also was because when I first got here, as I mentioned, it was during the pandemic. So, it's a lot of texting in the groups, like trying to, keep everybody uplifted because it was a very hard time. So I met a lot of friends that way. And then once everything released, we actually got to meet at the temples. And then again, back to that community feel. And we just started, doing things. Actually, I think at that point, once we released everything, all the people that we didn't get to meet in person, we actually met at temple right when the bars opened up, and it was really cool to see them face to face after uplifting them and just communicating with them for that period of time. So when I'm first meeting people, I definitely enjoy being in person. I'm definitely an in-person person. Even when you text, I'll do the voice because I like that connection. The texting is just so cold, and I feel doing things digitally is cold, even though I know in today's day and age it's definitely necessary. But if I had a preference, it would definitely be in person for sure. So I would definitely say the most bizarre thing that happened to me in Buenos Aires is when I first arrived here. So before this, I was living in Brazil, and I went from Brazil to here on March 12th. And basically right when I got here, I had a couple days to enjoy the city, and then everything completely shut down, as you guys all know. So I can definitely say was a little shocking. It was very shocking.